Maxie, let's get into our fantasy football talk. Just a quick review here from week 6. We got to make fun of a few people in our league with some fat gooses. Talked about it last week. I was in Mishawaka, Indiana. I've never seen the amount of geese that I saw in downtown Mishawaka last week. Crazy amount of geese. Shit everywhere downtown Central Park. Funny story here. We can laugh now because my parents are okay, but I wasn't there. My dad was telling me how a goose got aggressive and charged at him. My mom fucked up her knee, and my dad hit his dome on a sign.
Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so terrible.
So when I was home for these past 2 weeks, we'd go on walks with Bentley, and my dad would show me he's got the pepper spray ready to go, finger on the trigger,
not,
finger on the
not for any
trigger.
form of armed robbery or anything, or someone tried to assault you. The geese. It's the
Just
geese.
just the aggressive geese downtown.
Oh
Yeah,
my
my dad
gosh.
smacked his dome on a sign, I guess, but we can laugh about it now because they're okay.
They're okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Also, that's totally a sitcom situation there. That's so freaking funny. Oh my goodness.
But a goose in fantasy football is when you have confidence. You put this player or defense in your fantasy lineup and they give you 0 or negative points. Damn it, our goose streak is still alive here in the Indy Lurches League. Leading off with me. I got a double goosey, Max. I got a double goosey, but it's because of injuries. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. First guy, Marvin Harrison Jr. He suffered a concussion on a big hit in the second quarter. He's wide receiver 27 after this goose. He was a limited practice participant today, which was kind of surprising, but he doesn't play until Monday night. He doesn't play until Monday night. You
That's
got to make
tough.
that
That's
decision
tough.
early. He's probably going to be on my bench, Max. He's probably going to be on my bench. Another injury for me, Travis Etienne Jr. of the Jacksonville Jaguars. He came in with a shoulder injury already from a big pop he took last week. But in this game, he tweaked his hamstring early
Oh
in the third
man.
quarter. Now, according to coach Doug Peterson, he is week to week. Surprisingly, also he was a limited practice participant today, so he's working to play over there in London this week against the Patriots. I would say definitely go pick up Tank Bigsby if he already wasn't
Yep.
picked up. Last week we talked about him, but he only played 17 snaps in this past game against your
Yeah.
Bears. 17 snaps. The Ernest Johnson was out there 77% of snaps in the second half. What? I don't know what to do in Jacksonville. What are you doing here, Max, if you have Marvin Harrison and Travis Etienne?
Oh my, and I'm starting neither of them. Sorry, Cole Breezy. I'm starting neither of them. I can't. I especially after this goose talk, you can't risk that, man.
Double Goosey.
If Marvin Harrison is cleared before Sunday kickoff,
No.
maybe I would say yes. Okay,
Yeah.
Travis Etienne though, no, no. One hit. It takes one hit, and this guy might be done for a while. So,
A shoulder and a hamstring for Travis Etienne. I'm having tough luck over here. That Etienne was a keeper. Marvin Harrison Jr. was my first round pick in our two keeper league. So tough luck.
yeah.
Another goose from our league last week was my wife Kelly. In our matchup, we played each other. She barely got me, damn it. But she started the Seahawks defense against the 49ers at home. Got beat by 12, 36 to 24. Gave up 36 points. The Seahawks, they're now the 14th ranked defense and special teams. They go to Atlanta, host Buffalo, and then host the Rams before a bye. Are you still riding with the Seahawks, Max?
No, no way.
No.
No way.
Yeah, I think you can move on. Defenses, I mean, you can stream week to week. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
people want to make a priority for them in drafts and spend if you a 16 round league on ESPN drafts. If you people want to spend 12th, 13th, 14th round pick on a defense, that's too high. That's too high.
Yeah.
When you can stream them week to week. Well, more Goose in our league. Maybe the most discussion here because this guy was a starter coming into the season. Definitely a committee, but he was the top dog coming in. Cincinnati Bengal, Zack Moss.
Oh, you got a goose, huh?
Taylor Wilson started him. Wilson, our Colts guy, he loves Zack Moss from how he performed last year for the Colts. But Zack Moss in this one for the Bengals, he had 6 carries for 13 yards with a fumble. Caught one ball for 2 yards. We saw Chase Brown. Chase Brown starting to take over Max that backfield.
Mm.
Double-digit carries and at least 2 receptions each of the last 3 games for Chase Brown. I think it's his backfield now. What are you doing if you have Zack Moss?
sit him out this week, and I had a feeling that this is what was going to happen. By the way, was Chase Brown was eventually going to take the lead in the backfield. I think it's Chase Brown's now. All right, he's looking great. Look at the past 3 games in fantasy.
Yeah.
I think big numbers, big numbers. So I think it's his lead now, everybody. So sorry if you have Zack Moss, but more than likely put him on your bench.
Yeah. Put them on your bench. Don't drop them. It's tough to drop these
Drop
running backs that could be starters. I think a lot has to do with the game script. In Cincinnati, they're losing. They're losing a lot of games trying to come from behind. Chase Brown, he's the receiving back. They're not playing with a lead. They're not trying to run out the clock. They're not trying to ground and pound with Zack Moss. So a lot of it has to do with the Bengals just blowing this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,